If James Gunn can pull this shit off, our entire life that we grew up with all of DC will be null and void. If James Gunn can pull the next 10 years off.
All of the failed shit, it's just out. And James Gunn drops the best superhero movie ever made when Superman Legacy comes out. It's over. It's just a wash. It washes away.
They Gunn's like, I know what I'm competing against.
Bro.
They have no idea.
Dude.
I really want to get into what Marvel's been doing lately.
Are they panicking right now?
A little bit.
Everything since Endgame has been
lackluster. People have been panicking. Marvel's been panicking and pushing stuff back and adding more and taking away, and it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. Ladies and gentlemen, do yourselves a favor. Call your loved ones. Get the gang back together. We're going to Pizza Hut to shut the bitch down. We won the Little League Championship. Now, for those of you that don't know, Doug is Ionized Doug, and we're watching Saturday morning cartoons, baby. Now, next to me is a great man. Greater than Alexander the Great. That's a deep cut. Greater than Ronald McDonald himself, the Wacky Avengers. Greater than Tommy Pickles could ever be. We got the co-host in the world that you love to love. We got Ray. How you doing, my friend?
Man, I'm hyped up now.
Dude,
you make me sound great.
What the fuck, dude? For those of you that don't know, Saturday Morning Cartoons is a podcast where we talk about anything and everything related to geek culture. And if you don't know, now you know. I have missed you so much.
It's been too long.
It has been too long, and
since we filmed the last fucking podcast, which is so sad that we only see each other for this damn podcast.
Imagine if it was successful, we could see each other even more. In less than 3 weeks, we'll be watching the Shazam movie.
Less than 3 weeks, Shazam drops? I didn't realize it was so soon.
Yeah, 17.
That's gonna fucking suck. It's gonna suck, man, and I'm stoked for it, but that movie's gonna suck.
Hey everyone, do me a favor right here, Doug. Shazam! This is the link to my Shazam is Gonna Bomb trailer review. You guys should go check it out on my YouTube channel. That's the literal fucking caption. It's like my face there. It says Shazam 2 is gonna bomb.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that damn movie. I'm sorry.
I'm ready. I'm ready to see it opening night. Have my bucket of fucking popcorn, but God, it's not gonna be good.
Oh no.
There's just no way. There's no way. And then it sucks that Aquaman 2 is apparently gonna be dog shit also.
Yeah.
It has been testing fucking terrible with test audiences.
Yeah. Well, how long is Amber Heard in it, do you think now?
You know what? I actually thought that they recast her. I never heard more.
I thought
she was in it.
During the trial, there was talks about how she was supposed to be in a majority of the movie, but towards the end of the film, she was in less than 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I heard they cut. Well, I could be making the number up. I thought it was they cut her from 45 minutes of her from the film. It was 100%. A large portion.
That was a big part of the trial that went on I couldn't think of the game channel that fandom, Get Fandom and stuff like that. On Instagram, they were reporting it and stuff like that. Yeah, dude, man. Fuck Amber Heard, bro.
Fuck Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Shazam though.
No shit. Essentially, the doctor came in because I went to the doctor finally, and he was like, "So, he sat down, first of all, he pulled a rolling chair up and sat on it backwards, and I was like,
he did?
Yes. And I was like, oh, what the fuck?
You're like, I have cancer.
Is MedExpress gonna tell me that I have 4 days to live? That's 100%. That's why I was like, what is? That's the most garbage place in the world.
You didn't even call him Doc. You called him Mister when he came in.
100%. I was like, what's up, sir? Like I'm a teacher in a fucking really bad public school.
Yeah. That's the assistant principal.
Call by his first name. Get it to me straight, Rick. Mr. Rick. So he was like, your immune system is horrendous. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sick. I don't. He's like, no. Are you under stress? You're under the stress of a 65-year-old man. And I was like, what?
What does a 65-year-old man have to be stressed?
I don't know, but the way he phrased it was I'm 65 years old and I have stress.
Really?
And he said your immune system is essentially giving up on you.
And you still didn't get the vaccine.
No. Your stress levels are so bad that I don't know how you haven't been hospitalized. Because the flu is just the flu's just been taking you out.
That's crazy. You were sick for a while.
Yeah. It was bad, and he looked at me and he goes, I You cannot leave the bed for 2 days. You need to relax.
Jesus Christ,
and you
man.
need to rest. Your stress is messing you up. So been dealing with that.
Yeah.
But I'm okay now. Not stressed as much or letting it affect me. No, I'm doing a lot. I'm doing a lot better. I started meditating and going to therapy and shit like that to an extent.
I like meditating. Meditating's good.
It's the absolute best, man.
Yeah, I had a good experience meditating in Montana.
Oh,
Went to their Tyler's wedding up in Montana. We had an Airbnb.
Shout out to Tyler.
Oh, fucking love him.
Dude.
Actually, you know what? Shout out to Tyler because I want to talk about him. That dude, I texted him about 2K after our podcast. We were talking about it. And you know what he told me? He said, "Oh, hey, I haven't got a chance to tell you. I'm the 2K esports coach at my high school. The motherfucker that has killed an elk recently and sends me Facebook reels like daily is the esports coach for his high school."
That makes me so fucking happy.
Incredible. It's incredible.
First of all, I remember staying up at Corey's house, sleep deprived. Like maybe 2 days. The second day we're at Corey's house, and it's like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. We're in their their den, little bar area, and I remember Tyler had us in like Corey was on the floor, almost pissed himself because he just looked at us and was just like, "I want Andrew Wiggins. I want because it was like the year before, and Tyler had the new one.
Yeah.
And he had Andrew Wiggins on that one. Like, it was like his freshman year or his like rookie year or something like that. And Corey didn't have it. And I remember just us in tears, just him looking at Corey and go, "I want Andrew Wiggins."
Dude.
Shout out to Tyler Williams, man.
God damn.
One of my fondest 2K memories.
Fuck.
One of the best, one of the funnest 2K players to compete against.
Yep.
Just shout out to T. Will, man.
Shout out.
You're
I
the
fucking
goat.
love him.
I went and got a massage recently, and that was a fucking horrendous experience. What the fuck? You suck.
You're just trying anything since you're single, man.
Nah.
Come on. You can just call me, you know?
No, like my shoulders and my fucking neck have like been really fucking with me, and I didn't want to go to a chiropractor yet. I wanted to get a massage first and then chiropractor.
Yeah.
And so I was in Fayetteville, and Cameron was like, "Yo, go to this spot. It's pretty good." And I was like, "Okay." It was closed, so I was like, "Fuck."
It was closed.
Yeah. Same kiosk. Same strip mall. I saw this other one. I was like, "Let me go see what this is about." First of all, if the massage place is open on a Sunday, guys, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Sunday massage places, no. Walked in, these two nice white ladies, all right? First of all, bro, the amount of frankincense and fucking moonberries and signature special candles that they've made personally, bro.
Oh, my God.
The level of white and privilege in that bitch made me uncomfortable because I showed up smelling like a full, just a farm is what I smelled like, boy. And so I was like, I would love to get a massage on my shoulders. I really need, I need an hour on my fucking, right here and going up to my neck, right behind my ears. I need the knots, moved, I need them gone. So we go there, and this lady's like, there's two ladies. All right, I go with a friend of mine. So there's two ladies. There's like an older woman, and there's like a young girl. First of all, ain't no young girl gonna rub me down. Not when if I'm paying for it. That as a man, my morals, that makes me feel uncomfortable. What that says about me, I don't give a fuck. Weird. Y'all can blow me if you want, but that makes me feel weird. I don't like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes my skin crawl. It doesn't make it. It's not like attracted to me or it turns me on. It's like it genuinely is just like, she's like, "Oh, you're really tense." I'm like, yeah.
I want a man that's bigger than me to work on my shoulders.
I want
or
a
else
man.
They're not gonna do anything.
I want a man named Rodolfo just to come up there and fucking
Italian,
nice long curls to just beat the fuck out of my back. You know what I mean? I want a Greek man to just rub me down, bro. I said what I said. So I look at I look at my friend, and I'm like, I don't want the young girl. Like, please. And so they're like, yeah. She's like, that's fine. I'll take her. I was like, because I wanted the old lady. If an older woman is giving you a massage, if you go to a massage place and she's gonna work everything correctly. She does her job correctly because she's passionate about it.
She's got that experience.
She's got the experience, bro. She's gonna rub your shoulders, bro. You're gonna apologize to your father about something you did when you were 7 years old. She's gonna work through the pain. Bro, I got the young girl because I laid down in the chair because they didn't. She was like, "You go choose a table and you'll just lay down and then we'll just start working." And I was like, "Okay." And so I chanced it. I was like, "What door am I gonna take?" About 5 minutes in, bro, I'm like, "Oh, you can work a little harder if you want." I'm like, "It's my shoulders and like mainly up here." And then I hear a voice like, "Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I'll try." And I'm like, "What do you mean you'll try? Like, are you saying this is your hardest that you can the pressure you can put? Are you fucking kidding me right now?" Like, oh, so bummed.
Fuck.
I look up and it's the girl and I'm like, oh, now my skin's crawling. Fuck, this is awkward. I don't like this.
It's uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
She worked on my thigh, the back of my thighs, bro. She worked on the back of my calves, my ankles, my feet, not on my forearms, but my biceps. She worked bicep. On my lower back.
Yeah.
That woman ain't touched my shoulders or my neck once, bro. I was
everything but.
If I pay you to rub my back. It's just that simple. Don't be like, well, I really work really well with calves. Like, that's fine. Go work on someone's calves somewhere else. I'm paying you to work on my back. Please work on my shoulders. It's driving me nuts. Like, my shoulders hurt so much still, bro. Like, yeah. I hope that caught on camera. I hope that caught on the mic. Like, I genuinely hope that just that'd make me so happy. Other than that, life's been pretty great. And I'll tell you why. Because James Gunn dropped his chapter 1 of DC Gods and Monsters.
My God.
I can't wait.
It is so exciting.
Best transition of 2023 was his and mine just now.
Yeah.
We're getting booster gold, man. We're getting booster freaking gold.
Bro, we are getting booster, and that's so goddamn exciting.
I don't want to search go through the footage that we have of us talking about, like, the stuff he's going to talk about.
I like to think that we would do it, but I know for damn sure neither one of us would. But yes, we wanted booster gold.
Like, here's the thing.
Forever.
I'm going to say this just in case we're feeling, like, motivated, inspired.
In case we're in a call. Yeah.
Doug, put the clip in.
We're going to see a Green Lantern, which is just speculation or whatever. Somebody saying they were working on concept art for James Gunn of a Green Lantern character for Peacemaker Season 2. Fuck yes. Give me some Green Lantern.
I think we'll get a Robin. Maybe it'd be a Damian Wayne. Dang,
so the fact that we're getting some Ted Kord in that Blue Beetle movie, oh my God. The blue and gold, baby. Let me see some booster.
Blue and gold, I ain't talking sausage.
Dude, I want to see some fucking booster gold in live action too. I can't wait to see the obscure shit he makes.
Bro.
Like Blue Beetle coming up. Surely he puts booster in there. Sure that we get a little blue and gold.
I know we talked about booster gold.
Specifically, we called the Green Lantern show.
Yes.
We did that. We called that back.
First episode, maybe?
We called it back because we called that off of a Peacemaker post that I saw.
Oh, that's right.
That somebody was working on.
Because the concept art.
Yeah, they're working on the GL concept art for James Gunn. And they had leaked it in the subreddit. So we were like, we thought maybe they were in Peacemaker, but then we decided on definitely a show.
It was going to be an HBO show that was going to tie into the franchises and movies throughout it.
Bro.
And
we've been on it. We broke this shit early.
James Gunn, we will give you nothing but support, and we wish you nothing but the best, you and Peter Safran. I cannot wait for everything you're going to do. A little upset with the fact that they postponed season 2 of Peacemaker to make Waller. But if everyone's coming back from Peacemaker into Waller, then I'm not as upset because we might see other characters or like other supers and metas possibly. But I don't know if that's just going to be everyone but Vigilante and John Cena.
Well, kind of how I read it is Waller is like a peace offering to Peacemaker fans because he's delayed Peacemaker to write Superman Legacy.
Oh,
I think that because it's in the universe, it's set right before Peacemaker season 2,
right?
And the crossover is going to be, everybody basically will be crossover. So the way I read it is he said it was unfortunate they had to delay season 2 of Peacemaker because it's going to be great, but he had to write Superman Legacy. He's been writing it for 6 months apparently. almost done with it.
Yes.
And then they're gonna do Waller after for I don't know for whatever reason. But yeah, I've kind of read it's like a. It's kind of like a sorry we had to do this, but here's some other dope shit.
Here's some stuff with the same characters.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm personally fine with that. Then I'm not as nervous. What I am nervous about is Promised Land. That is going to be a Westeros like Game of Thrones show.
Yeah, Mascara, right?
Yes, we're set 1,000 years before Wonder Woman is born. And I think it's gonna have. Here's where I don't give a fuck about this show. And it can be weird. Y'all can cancel me. I don't give a flying fuck because we are nothing as it is. I think that entire show is just going to be a bunch of women hating men because that's essentially what it was, is them driving the men out of the mascara because they were the issue. Yeah, like I think that the people that are going to see it, which will be the very few because people already don't give a fuck about Wonder Woman as it is. I said what I said.
No, it's not true.
What?
It's not true. Wonder Woman's the Holy Trinity, bro. She is so goddamn popular. First of all, she's the biggest like female superhero, period, you know? So that already puts her on a pedestal.
Right. No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is the recent adaptations have been lackluster to say the very least.
Well, just 84. 84 sucked. But the first one was fine.
Yeah, but her appearances in Batman vs. Superman was trash. Yeah. Her in the Justice League movies were really kind of bad because she kind of phoned it in.
Yeah. Well, they recast her though, didn't they? Didn't they officially recast Gal Gadot?
Not yet. They haven't like announced it yet technically, but they said that they're not making a number 3 so far. So, kudos to them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even if Gal Gadot isn't back, I mean, Wonder Woman's in the immediate plans. You know, like she's this Promised Land thing. I don't know how it is because of my limited Wonder Woman lore knowledge is that Ares did something because originally all the gods lived together on the island Themyscira, and Ares is the god of war, did something to make the women like drive out or just slaughter. It was like a red wedding, Game of Thrones style thing, like killed all of the male gods. So I think that the show might be something like they're saying Westeros, like, so it's more like the gory type of sexual type of old Greek shit.
Like the Spartacus type shit that they made a while back.
Like a more serious or like adult type of IP, you know, because like Game of Thrones and what House of the Dragon or whatever is fucking huge for
Lord of the Rings, shit like that. You're right. That makes sense.
So I think that's more of the vibe they're going for with it.
Nothing against it, but I hope it fails.
That's crazy.
Not in it. No, I understand. I get it. No, I've never.
I don't know. I love anything DC, so I'm just gonna defend it. Have you watched True Detective?
Yes.
What about the Green Lantern show? They said it's gonna be really gritty and on Earth and True Detective style. What the fuck does that mean?
It means that Matthew McConaughey is gonna be on set smoking a lot of weed behind the scenes. No.
Okay.
No. I think it'll be very detective style, like how they do like small town. You ever watch Reacher? Or like,
did it have Alan Rickman?
Alan Richardson?
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't remember.
Shout out my dog, Thad Castle himself, or Hawk, or the voice and body double of Raphael in the live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies that bombed.
Shit? Okay.
That bombed, but it's not his fault. He talked about that being his worst time on set ever.
Really?
They treated him horribly. It put him off. Like he had to go into therapy and they really fucked with it. They fucked him up. So shout out to Alan Richardson. You're always in our hearts and we love you. Blue Mountain State forever. You're the number one. True Detective is a very like darker where they're like willing to get the bad shit done to be it like Matthew McConaughey's a detective in it, and it's if they kind of base it off of that. And they go the HBO route with it, this is going to be such a dark, like, bribe, like, show. Like, does that make sense? Where it's going to be, like, dirty cops and, like...
They're really going to play up the space cops of that Green Lantern.
It's going to be a Lethal Weapons, like, space cop type detective show.
Okay. Have they said, like... Is it John and Hal? Or
yes.
Have they said?
Yes, it's John Stewart and Hal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not Guy Gardner.
Not Guy.
Or the fourth one.
fucking.
I tell you,
There's like 6. There's Kyle, Jessica Cruz, Kyle Rayner, and Jessica
Okay.
Cruz.
Not Kyle. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
It's the first 2.
First 2. That's sick. I like.
Apparently, we're gonna see a lot more lanterns as well.
Oh really?
Yeah, for the
cool.
show, they're gonna see
That's
not only
cool.
more Green Lanterns but other lanterns.
Man, the whole emotional spectrum would be fucking incredible. The Blue Lanterns, like if they show like Saint Walker or something,
Dude.
that'd be so.
Maybe season 2 or like towards if he gets a movie.
Yeah.
If they get a movie or something like
yeah,
that.
that'd be cool.
Um,
Had you ever heard of the Authority?
No, not at all.
Yep, I had heard the name of them. Like I knew it was a team or something, but I had no, like absolutely
No, but it's just like James Gunn to start a brand new superhero team that you're gonna fall in love with that you don't know anything about, like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah,
there's not I couldn't tell you a single person that knew who they were.
Or Peacemaker or even, Suicide Squad.
Bro, Suicide Squad
fucking
alone,
Polka Dot Man and goddamn Ratcatcher too. Shit.
The I'm a superhero line when David Malchin dies as Polka Dot Man. Spoilers.
I'm a superhero! I'm a motherfucking super...
Is just so like character building and crushing in the same moment. And I can't think of another director that could do that in that time other than James Gunn.
And it not be just corny or you know, he nailed it. It was just perfect.
Speaking of corny, we'll go back to DC in just a second, but I watched a Netflix original, it might not be original, but I'm sure it was. I remember seeing it in theaters. Day Shift. It is a vampire movie.
I've never heard of it.
Starring Jamie Foxx. Okay.
All right, I'm with you.
All right,
I'm
cool.
invested.
Okay, cool. Side actors. Okay. Dave Franco.
Oh.
As a union rep for Vampire Hunters.
What era is this movie? What year?
This year, like 2020.
New?
Yeah.
New?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It came out last year. Snoop Dogg plays a cowboy vampire hunter, a Crip cowboy vampire hunter, whatever the fuck, named Big John. Drives like a big GMC truck, got a big ass minigun named
Christ.
Big Bertha. It's very Machete vibes. Did you ever watch that movie with Danny Trejo? Probably not. Ask your father. I guarantee he's seen it. He's seen some off budget movies like that. Anyway, shout out to Danny Trejo. Trejo's Tacos. Everyone go eat there. They're incredible. Man, this movie was so bad it was good.
Really?
This might be the worst performance I've seen Jamie Foxx in my entire fucking life.
Why? What was bad about him?
The acting.
Oh, he just didn't do a good job?
No. Like,
just phoned it in? Or
there's like bro, he texted that bitch in. Like, that's... Bro, I don't...
Is it like some Dion Waiters 2K voice acting or something?
But you came a long way. Put in the work, did what was asked, and now look at it. A world freaking champion.
Later on, like I'll try to find the clip, or I'll go watch a part of it just to show you again. There's a scene where he's talking to so he's not a union rep vampire hunter. He's not unionized, but he tries to go back, but he's been kicked out a bunch of times. And he's like, all right, it's your last chance. You get a union rep. This is your partner. It's Dave Franco, who's by the book. There's a scene where they're in the truck and they're talking about something, and Dave Franco. Every time I believe what he's saying, all right? The fear in his eyes, just the way he acts, it's impressive, and I fucks with it. The way Jamie Foxx is talking to him, dog, you can hear him like, all right, what's my line? Okay, so what's the next line? So, like you could just tell he didn't give a flying fuck that day on filming.
Yeah.
Because it really shows in the movie, bro.
They filmed that fucking movie in 3 days or
Oh,
something.
man. It seemed like everyone else took 3 weeks to film it except for Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx showed up there on a weekend and was like, all right, I'm going to do these lines.
I got 2 hours.
I'm filming Spider-Man 3 right now. You got 15 minutes. What do I need to say? Who am I fighting? All right. Snoop's in it? All right, y'all got 10 minutes. We got to smoke one for 5. Movie was pretty good. Don't get me wrong. Like the movie was like good. Like, yeah, but like part of the movie, Jamie Foxx is just like Oh, it's so bad. Like I wanted.
Yeah, it sounds like the worst movie I'd ever seen.
I
Watch it.
I went in being like, this is gonna be like the effects, the practical effects are incredible. The dialogue is really good. Like the plot is good. Like the script and writing is really good. It was Jamie Foxx's non-believable acting made it seem like they were actually making a movie and it wasn't a movie. Does that make sense? It makes it seem like they were doing it like he hadn't been there before. That's Jamie Foxx, so it didn't make fucking sense. So I was just like, okay, maybe he'll switch up. And then later on, he was like, okay, this is a little bit better. The action scenes, fucking phenomenal. They had a bunch of like really good like stunt coordinators on set, so like stuff like that was really good. The dialogue was fine, like the plot was fine. The way they can kill vampires and stuff like that was really interesting and creative, and it stuck with the same stuff. Like there's a guy eating garlic, like eating fucking cloves, and he was like, Dave Franco's like, why are you doing that? He's like, so I have garlic in my saliva, so if they get close to me, I spit in their face and melt the fucking hole in their head. And you're like, and Dave Franco's like, it's so cool. And like later on, this guy's about to get bitten, and so the dude's like trying to snap at him, and when he snaps and his mouth closes, he goes, poof, and you can see it like burn through his eye, and you're just like, yo, that's so sick. He was like, he has tear gas grenades that were like sawdust and garlic salt.
Jesus Christ.
So when the garlic salt gets in there, all that gets in there is the sawdust. So it kills you. But they're like, it's a certain amount of like certain wood from Africa or like South Africa or something like that that's known to kill vampires, and it was a part of the actual vampiric lore. It's like everything was like by the book. That I was like, my 14-year-old emo self was like, that's right, holy fuck, that's cool, that's right. Like, and I was so impressed with the movie itself that I got over Jamie Foxx.
You forgave him?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Dave Franco stole the fucking movie.
Really?
Bro, if they would just start giving Franco more opportunities to do shit. Like if Netflix was just like, all right, instead of Dave Franco being like the side little fuck off character, we're going to give him a 6-movie franchise of him being a superhero or some random shit.
Honestly, I like Dave Franco in most of the things I've seen him in.
Dude, his role in 21 Jump Street, incredible.
Yes.
22 Jump Street, great. Like him being in Nerve with Emma Watson, whoever's not Hermione, whoever was Nancy Drew growing up, that's who's in it. That movie was really good. He was in Now You See Me 1 and 2.
Yeah,
those were fucking great. He played a great. Like I loved his little like scene of him running away and with the cars and shit like that. Him like, bro, his fake death scene lit. Loved it.
Bro. Hey, real quick, shout out fucking Jesse Eisenberg. What a shitty actor, but I love everything he's in. Everything he stars in, I watch it and love it, man. But he sucks, kind of.
Shout out to Eisenberg, man. You know? So, hang on. Zombieland?
Yeah, love it.
Social Network?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I was. Oh, man. Okay. American Ultra? Did you watch that?
I didn't watch
It's a movie where he's dating Kristen Stewart, and they're like stoners that work at a gas station. Then you come to find out that he's secretly a sleeper cell agent that has like a code word that activates him, and he's like a murderous like assassin.
Jesus
then you
Christ.
find out Kristen Stewart's his handler. Then they're like spies on part of this program.
All right.
And he does all of the stunts himself.
I respect the fuck out of that.
And it's like very like the people that did I can't think of the fucking movie. It's an Asian movie. It's where they go. It's like a giant fight place. I couldn't even tell you what it's called off the top of my head now, and I'm so bummed. Please, Tony Jaa's in it. Don't disrespect me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm very disappointed in myself. But you see, it's Eisenberg the entire most of the time, and it's very impressive.
Damn,
dude, killed it. Also, Now You See Me 1 and 2.
Yeah, those two.
Also, people don't like to remember this. He's Lex Luthor in the DCU, in the Snyderverse.
Goddamn right he is.
Dude.
Kind of a sucky actor, but I fuck with him. Yeah. You know what? We talked top 5 favorite actors last week. Yeah. I forget about Eisenberg. Because I loved Now You See Me 1 and 2 and Social Network, Zombieland, formative years type shit. Yeah.
Yes, 100%. Eisenberg killed it.
He's up there.
His fucking role in Zombieland. Was just, man, I might watch that later.
Movie.
I might just watch that later.
Movie,
fucking A. Dude, fuck yeah. You're the best, Eisenberg, man. Much respect out to you, my friend.
Shout out.
Back to DC. Who would Dave Franco play?
Oh, in DC.
And tell me why I want it to be Booster Gold.
Booster?
I know it won't work.
Yeah.
But if they do the like the DC like the animated show universe where he's like where he's like the land of the dinosaurs and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
That type of Booster Gold.
Yeah.
Where he comes back, I could see something like that working.
For Booster, man, honestly, I see like a Zac Efron type. Someone more like Zac Efron to play Booster. Who would Dave Franco play? I think he could play
I like a Guy Gardner.
A Guy Gardner. I kind of like it too.
I like where he's kind of like cocky and he's just like, how cool is this?
Yeah.
You know? If they wanted to go older for Guy Gardner though, the only pick I will ever respect is Sean William Scott.
That's a good one. Sean William Scott fits it really well.
Yeah.
Because the Guy Gardner is like somebody you hate when you read a Green Lantern story. He's written for you to hate him.
Yeah.
And you just like Kyle so much more and Jon Stewart so much more. But then they go to Oa and the Guardians of the Universe goddamn love Guy Gardner. Guy Gardner is number one. They celebrate Guy Gardner.
That's my dog.
Is that Guy Gardner? How are you, Guy?
Doing great, Abster.
Wonderful to hear from you, Guy. Unfortunately, it is chaos at the moment, but later this week, a few of us are tasting delicacies from faraway quadrants. Perhaps you'd find it interesting. I'll have an invitation sent.
And it's such a funny fucking
When
way
they
to
show
write
up
it.
and they're just like,
Yeah, and Sean William Scott is the perfect. It's the perfect because you hate him just his face. You can hate him just based on how he looks. Guy Gardner. Yeah. Sean William Scott is a really good fucking pick.
or just like even the way like Dave Franco will like panic a little bit and kind of his voice will like get raspy as he talks and he's kind of like getting bullied. I could see him doing really well as a Lantern and then going to Oa and everyone just being like, and him being like, I'm never leaving.
Dude,
just
exactly.
I can see something like that possibly. But Sean William Scott, man,
it's the perfect pick.
if James Gunn's listening to this, man, we're calling it way early.
Mm-hmm.
We are pitching Sean William Scott to play Guy Gardner. Please,
Bro.
please, please, please. That would be incredible. I want nothing more.
Yeah.
I think the True Detective show will be phenomenal. I think it'll be one of the best DC shows that they make. Especially with the budget that they're gonna have to use.
Yeah.
It better be.
Have you heard of the Creature Commandos, the animated show they're doing first?
Yes.
I'd never heard of any of that.
I've heard of it a little bit. It has I thought it was Robot Man from Doom Patrol. It's not. It's a whole different robot character. But it has Frankenstein and Frankenstein's wife.
Oh, okay.
I know those are two characters that were DC properties to an extent. They're like open domain, but they were kept for this reason and stuff like that. I think that's just incredible because James Gunn was like, yeah, the voice actors are also going to be the live action actors because we want them to look as authentic as possible.
Yeah, to keep the continuity across.
So that means that he went out and searched and was like, we need to have characters that look like them. We need to find like humans that look like these fucking comic book characters. James Gunn was like, okay, cool. I don't need Marvel anymore. I've created something bigger than you could ever fucking imagine.
Oh my God.
And if he pulls this off, Ray.
Yeah.
This will be better than oh man, the Suicide Squad was great and like Christopher Nolan's Batman,
Dude.
like the Dark Knights were like the trilogy is probably the best one. If James Gunn can pull this shit off, this entire like past like in our entire life that we grew up with all of DC will be null and void if James Gunn can pull the next 10 years off.
Yep. The past, all of the frustration since Man of Steel came out with the fractured universe and
we won't have to think about the bat nipples anymore.
Yep.
They want like I'm going that far.
All
back.
of the failed fucking Val Kilmer and the fucking
the Nicolas Cage Superman we never got to see.
All of the failed shit. It's just out when Superman Legacy drops and James Gunn drops the best superhero movie ever made. When Superman Legacy comes out, it's over. It's just a wash. It washes away.
Marvel better because that's the same year that like
Yeah.
Infinity or like Secret Wars I think is coming out or like Kang Dynasty,
Yeah.
and that's supposed to have like the Fox X-Men return and like the
Dude.
Fox Fantastic Four. Like James Gunn's like, I know what I'm competing against,
Bro.
They have no idea.
Dude, this is like the Warriors. Like, this is everybody else is down. Marvel's all their shit. Ant-Man is down.
Yep.
Fucking
All got
everything
injuries.
is down. Fucking, they just drafted Klay Thompson. They just drafted Draymond Green. God damn it.
Iguodala and Curry are
Yep.
profiting really well.
Yep. Curry's ankles are magically not paper anymore. Fucking Superman Legacy is going to be the best movie ever made.
And then out of
in
nowhere,
the
they got
DC
Lanterns and
universe.
Booster Gold, and that's
Oh my
Andrew Bogut
God.
and David Lee to help him in the back, down low. You know what I mean?
Damn right.
Just
You know
solid
what? Batgirl
numbers.
canceling was trading Monte Ellis instead of fucking Steph Curry.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, dude, it's fucking everything's going right. It's trending in the right direction.
James Gunn and Saffron being there is the complete like logo change. And I'm down for it.
Dude, I'm so
Bro, this is gonna be
that
sick.
was okay. That was me riding for sure, but
No, dude,
No,
that's
no,
fine.
no.
I'm fine with
so
that.
goddamn
I'm
excited.
fine with that. No. That's the one thing that we'll ride over here for James Gunn. I'm down as
Yeah,
fuck.
straight.
Slither, Suicide Squad, Peacemaker, like it. Those movies alone just found. Oh, all of the Guardians of the Galaxies. Sorry,
Sure.
all those movies that he has done has just got such a terrific fandom for him that we have nothing but support. And if DC would have listened, Snyder would have had the same thing. But you guys fucked up, so you get what you deserve. Now enough DC because
we got off on a tangent there.
that's fine. I'm really fine with that. I want to get a little bit of Marvel stuff out of the way because they have been postponing everything.
Are they panicking right now?
A little bit.
Everything since Endgame has been kind of
Lackluster.
yeah.
Well,
That may be an exaggeration.
because I think of it like their movies have been lackluster.
Yeah.
Like Multiverse of Madness and Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh
were like,
well, No Way Home. Yeah, No
we're
Way
like-
Home was great.
like Multiverse of Madness was good for like the chance of seeing like Black Bolt back as the Inhuman, John Krasinski
Yeah.
as Mr. Fantastic, and Charles Xavier, of course, and Captain Carter. Those were incredible moments in our
But
history.
then they didn't really do anything with it though. They like killed them all real quick
Yes,
instead of
because they wanted to show they were taking comic parts of House of M, where she's essentially Wanda goes crazy,
Yeah.
and gets rid of everyone.
Oh really?
But they use this adaptation of her just getting her wanting her kids back so bad. Yeah, I really want to get into what Marvel's been doing lately because people have been panicking. Marvel's been panicking and pushing stuff back and adding more and taking away, and it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. Because here's the thing: Spider-Man No Way Home was immaculate. They brought back Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and gave them the fan service. Andrew Garfield got to catch this Mary Jane. It was an emotional event for so many fans that we all deserved. And for them to come out with anything else as of late is disappointing. Like the show, like What If season 1 was incredible. Miss Marvel was okay. It was pretty good for people that watched it and enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Loki, Moon Knight, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, all of them were incredible shows. She-Hulk was okay. It was pretty good. If you are a fan of the comics, then you could have been a fan of the show. And if you weren't, then that was the problem. Got to see Daredevil. You got to see Charlie Cox come back as Daredevil. If you didn't like it, that's on you. It gave us the fan service and things that we need for bigger events. Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury met every single Avenger, like, I don't know, in every single movie before they all came together. There's all these different post-credit scenes that had to lead up to something. So for fans all of a sudden to be like, oh, where's this and where's this and where's this? It's, well, I don't know. You have to wait for the 45 movies that we have to make for this slate. That way it all makes sense. And that way when this gigantic movie, Secret Wars and the Kang Dynasty shows up, it'll make sense. And now they're pushing stuff back to where it's really they're on a time crunch. And it's getting a little nerve-wracking because if Kang Dynasty comes out in 2025, they push back the Marvels till November. It's no longer going to be in June. Why? They didn't say anything about it. They haven't really announced it was going to be editing or post-production problems or anything like that. They are about to start shooting Thunderbolts. So, a new cast member has been added to the Thunderbolts roster, and people think that he's going to play the villain, the Sentry, or Hyperion. Invincible voice actor.
Oh, yeah. Star,
Stephen Ewan.
Yep. I heard about that.
That's very exciting, and I just wanted to get into that for a second, because shout out to our boy.
Yep.
It better not interfere with Invincible, you fuck. And I just realized that my camera's still off, so I'm still looking that way, and it's still off, but that's okay. Anyway, yeah, I can't wait.
That's exciting.
It's supposed to be kind of like a Suicide Squad version of Marvel, but obviously not going to be as good because they can't show blood. So,
everybody has to sing a song at the end.
It's going to be something that's Marvel's been lackluster lately, but if it's for a greater purpose, then it better be shown soon. Because if you guys fuck up Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna be pissed. Truly, you guys were like, "Oh, we'll put 2 movies in the beginning of the year and then make the shitty movie for the end of the year." Man, why? Who hurt you? Why do you hate us? That's all I want to say on that. They keep fucking up. Marvel does. Yeah. So again, when James Gunn comes in 2025 and whoops y'all's asses in the box office.
Yep.
And then for the next 10 years, you guys are trying to figure out a cool way to come up with the X-Men and be able to get through post-production and this and that and get all these other cool actors. James Gunn's already thinking 10 years ahead of you. Kevin Feige, you're in trouble because James Gunn is now on the loose. You let him officially sign with DC. You lost James Gunn. Do you understand what that means for yourself? You have to find other directors that might stick around for one movie. You're in trouble. Now, that's really all I have to say for this episode.
All right.
So
I had a good one. We talked DC, we talked Marvel,
and that'll be it. It'll be the Marvel versus DC episode.
Oh shit!
We'll have Kevin Feige right here, and we'll have James Gunn right here as the fucking.
Yeah. Does this feel like a very passing of the torch? Fucking, I'm excited, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys very soon. Saturday Morning Cartoons. Check us out everywhere: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere else that you can imagine. Podcasts. I've been Doug. This is Ray. That's Little Twink, and we will see you guys next time. Be safe.